Brady Christ, in lieu of the fact that he's non-existent, though consistently listed. It's harder than nice to resist it, fisted. Fuck this misled and interbreed, inbred, must feed, force-fed. Instead in his head, he's heading head first dead.
Crooked as our fathers, of hooks we starve our sample cooks and English butchers with ample lard and a larder. Look, I hate myself, my song is my wealth, my bong and kitties, my health, activity silly. Winter will bring the silly civvy for the shelf.
Two tigers timed and rhyming, Einstein fliced, and I am trying to try, it's relying on what a tempting offer. Fucking tosses, dress crosses, wouldn't bother authoring authorization for said proffer. Complicit in the illicit.
They are talking about us, it is a must, and stalking the walking populace in opulence and limousines with black tints and red government plates like the head governor of the southern estates, imposing their will of the foot on the north, Philly of the puta, of course.
2 hands, 2 feet, 1 mind and 1 cock to fuck your beliefs, though it's hard to fuck the fucked. My motif is my grief. Fucking sneak thief, Sunnyboyz reach from the galaxies to the Massif, from the Panama Canal to the Great Barrier Reef.
I am self-centered for a reason. All seasons of people I'm reading, and keep all future meetings tutored and raising them sleep, leaving the earth and the might and girth of my home planet's dome of granite, alone stagnant since its magnitude. Slews and meteors diffuse and collision and blew most of the crust of dust. My brother at a
bad timing, tie-in, trying to mix. I am iron, it's lying. Twist up wrist, pop a cock for bliss. Full of fucking shit, hit list for lip wrist, persist, shift and switch politics with indifference. Shiftless fucking dogs.
Rotten at the core like my teeth, flossing no more please. Off and bleed uncontrollably, my lease on life wiped. In a dream feeding on rot, needy family easily. Damn me, hand me the microphone and a Stanley knife.
Yo blood cunt, where's the motherfucking weed at? I don't want this shit, mate, I marinate it. Like buying, it's fine treated. Bunsen burner heated, blindly read it. Written down in stone, can't believe it.
Tangri speaks through cat eye, envy eats the fat eye store that I pour through the microverse. 4 verses for the cursing curses that gnaw subversive corridors, and the majesty and horror that'll cause my time, my laws. Infinite colour spawns infinite awe. Fuck you. I got that smart glow from reading shit, and heavy flow like a bleeding chick. So dope, you dope sick from eating this. Hope with your dopey syrup that can't hear it with. Front low broke your globe's neck quick. Fuck wit, cool metalcore band, but I wouldn't settle for that, man. I'm metal for panhandle if I can't stand or to stand near. I'm fucking queer, man. My plan, I'll rap all I wrote and slash my own fucking throat in the low with pure energy. Them and me and what I was sent to see, sent and see. Here, feeling me? Fuck it then, I'll just pretend that does not offend me. Fucking bullshit. Got an underbite and I can't fight, but I'll write you under the table graph of who's able to rap and who's unstable in that, and who's fabled that plug. His charisma, they listen to the cataclysma. Drugs are the best. Safe rappers are faggots, dapper in their fashion jackets. Straight bring cap, it's for blacks, not Sudanese refugees, Americans. Tracks, 2 white lines on black. Fuck, slack, so full of word attack, just angry today.
Everyone that I've ever met is a genius, and seemingly seamless. So it would seem that I remain dreamless throughout nights and feeless, heinously enslaving the queenness throughout the mean streets of addiction. They are telepathically mixing while I remain rubbing sticks for friction. Yeah, rhymes, grubs and a bit son, all the while they're eating pigs. I scavenge through skips and eat what you have refused. Refuted. You can't boot this shit out of our systems, it's rooted. You think you're the experts, but we're undiluted, we proved it. Throughout countless nights of indeterminable hedonism, sad serviceable legalism, without weed it isn't. Anyway, there are quite a few things I don't hate, but your ideals, lifestyle and mates create anti-temperance, which induces states of irate severance. What a great way to start a reverence, such cleverness. Walk with a stamp like my footwear is clogs, rage against the machine, throwing spanners in his sprockets and cogs. Aussie born but parents wogs, raceless, nowhere to belong. Fuck you fucking dogs.
Hoarse voice like the pony's father, choice thrown for the coney's data of the data's moaning mushroom chorus like fucking porous suckers, healing sore as, feeling poor as, Fritzl's daughter as, more as in 44 raw form, red dawn, mescaline dawn 2, excellent form 3, 220, plenty styles as well, swell, sweaty dewdrops and bromo, galloping trails, down faces pale, oh no, malloc, fists in the form of elitist, drug addicts, piss rainbows out of slit wrists, I diss, infuse them if I knew you flip. this and napped at the same time in like 5 seconds, don't reckon? Please fuck off, I'm asleep, don't knock. It's deep meditation, dumb, I am stunned, Ted. Lungs lead, bong, brain deadly, mentally rejects, demand respect, expect mentally ill revolutionaries, not me, Dr. Phil.
Time after time, 14 white luminous riders, diners, I'm a sign. This is Spider missing out for his highness, dryness, lubricating, wanking with the hand of Midas.
More as Fritz's door, as more as in 44 in raw form. Red Dawn, Mescaline Dawn 2, excellent form, 3, 2, 20. Plenty styles as well, swell, sweaty.
Palms are sitting, smitten within catechismism in the rhythm, listening, kism, used to piss in them, romanticism, driven with the possibility of listening.
Like this, infusing it from you, flipping, pseudonym, ripping cones, rapping new microphone at my pubes sticking. Saddle, I don't battle, but I wrote this and napped at the same time in like 5 seconds, don't reckon?
Forced on my thesis, this feces missing pieces, easily eaten inside the belly of a stunned cretin, secreting, eating and greasing up the beaten, weeding wagon wheels made of solid gold.
Had enough of impressed daddies, mad cause of his man old, can't hold and stand bold. Manson cold lamps and plan on souls, dancing holes in the cortex with their heels boring. Horse ex bought 'em, horse specs pros caught 'em, daughters in store and fought 'em, sex and toy orphans fought 'em again. Die friend, fiend, fend, where I send beings that bend inhuman, the judges of you and your crew stands. And a dimly lit warehouse, one hand to his mouth thinking, the other slinking down trail, left fixed on a victim 6. This is deep shit like at the zoo, bro. A living heroin holder, you're no floater. My black tar rap star case show when ace no hobby. See you're sloppy cause you're slovenly. I don't work jobs cause I'm a fucking MC first, jerk second, drug addict third, reckon I'm berserk, defecting from earth any second it'll work. I'll burst into sound waves and enslave you gays and bitch women. Listen, do you do this every day like Muslims pray? Do you do this every day like Muslims pray? Cold as frosty fruits, lost me in your shoot shit. I don't do this small talk, gawk up, yup, the weather. I'm clever, that's all I'm trying to get across ever.
Pray daily for the namesake of my main street turns to mine. Save me a saint, she ain't saintly swine. Lower than a snake belly, hell she sells highs and tells lies in the name of the diocese. Why oh why is the reason behind canonization? Spread hatred across a pubescent nation. Wait, did we spake into the same Mary? Spare me, clearly history's not important in these proceedings. She abused most things one could, like her dress habits would never stop. Shouldn't have drank habits, wouldn't rock up, touching thrusted fucking kids, children guzzling jizz while you chug pints of whiskey. Is this scene fucking eons ago? We are or were not too bright back then. See our desmenorrhea like pain for period, not full stop but blood cut, drip drip drop drop, drink pint, knock pop block, menstruate reliever, receiver, none from beliefs, believe ya better off around priest penises. Either you're touched by God or raped by his teachers, fucking leeches, scum sucking, fucking. For all sin, those who win will crumble. Yea, the supreme brings indeed breathes life to the humble. Lesser men grumble, though he who wisely sees stumbles. Thy sanctities drummers, once self-shown shun. Once gorging dog meat, albeit hog eating, or be the scene steaming. Stem from Stephen King, claiming through dreaming of salvation. Bring light onto thee, shown through me to see what it is that is deemed. Obtain deliverance, ever and ever freed. Yea, for he who knows me, who am he that heeds. Shoots seeds, better the blue feet beneath the lotus tree to notice thee and opus. See me and believe me. I lead thee affront as I rain destruction down supremely. Unjustified justice teams whiz. I deem thee socially unacceptable, unclean. Bound rise as seen through the Brahmin's eyes. Repeat better, show toil, rise up pristine and unsoiled, led to the right hand of the unspoiled. Some recoil, most others rejoice or voice loyalty, exalt Lord to the supremest of all royalty. And all will see upon steps of solid excellence, shimmering brighter than any earthly known elements. Incredulous severed, set fire to the detritus, and let the rest of us rise higher towards the nebulas. And such, with single fervent faith adoring me, past beyond all qualities, conforms to Brahma and the gorgeous me alone. He sits upon his lotus throne, the saints and sages like the serpent races, see 1,000 arms and face, and eyes on every side, perfect and diversified, ever gazing, ever over slokers, venerate the reefer smokers, as he so soaked to the personality of Godhead, wanted 1,000 years taken to understood them. 1,000 years more past the dark Mars, soon to surpass even the brightest of the stars, until reach where the sun starts, plus and why the boys hearken, take heed and hark, reading the verses given thee hither. I am the healing herb, the ghee, the mantra and the flame, I am which burns up that of this band, this universe the same, the mother, father, ancestor and guardian of learning, that which purifies and lust rewarder. I'm forever earning death, I am immortal life, I am to life invisible, but no others are able to access it. They ascertain their excellence and activate excesses, sentiments which are irrelevant. The supreme Godhead is everything, and as it looms closer we recognize the ineffectiveness of ourselves, and underline the innocent, and in essence illuminate the idiots. And it is this that giveth myth to any and their brethren, to sever in the most terrible ways within reason to the enlightening of everyone. Everything that we've ever known is a sham, a lie, a cover up to hide the fact that we are a plan, meticulously structured, indeed ruptured from deep inside the core of our souls, instructed not to one fuck give, reluctant to change, and although desperately needed, we're content with blindness, indeed have laws to upheed it. See this as a reference of our need of re-christen or amiss, and this will list with everlasting bliss, dismissive if the missive is listed elsewhere is indignant. The saint who shuts outside his placent soul all touch of sense, letting the contact of none soil, quiet eyes peep gazing straight from fixed brows boil, all those outward breath and inward breath are drawn, equal and slow through nostrils still enclosed, that one with organ, heart and mind constrained, he knows, bent on deliverance, bow down to the blue lotus feet, bent on deliverance, bow down to the blue lotus feet.
Says who the lies, she spies my finds, bias ties to lies, cut time to fuck you, I'm stuck to the mushroom, strewn refuse and spew excuse, pour loose of morals and oral reports of the like of the fourth, floral patterns pepper with splatters embedded with skull shatter, slivered dull, still fatter and ill than batter and killed, matter is filled with antimatter and mantle blots, I've got one under my top lungs rot, like molars, Yoda said brush, I shan't fuss with such, you'll just get grilled, holy for deals and cyanide swallow pills. Rebar club has chem clean and scrub blood from the beam. Hers are Alphine stir plots fur, microdots stirred and hyper hot shots slurred, speaking words heard, whispers, saw innuendo, everything's unspoken but wall calls and Vic draw, all crawl on fours like head faggot living in the great stagnance till 4 scores more of arrogance, elapses, synapses snap to grids like gel cap lids, fact is elastic, kids, Raz is fantastic, cunt, everyone is pathetic and rejected and empathetic as stone, prophetic alone, I get it, begin like explosion, light closes in on all outside, great awe and liquid light, so colourful you cried like little girl, right?
Energetic and nervous, nerded, furniture, facial feature, follow, teaching each and each, not nervous, did it, weeded, constantly intoxicated, aided by inebriation, hated by most every day, fucking in the race, slated, famous, that official data is preeminent, why am I really is irrelevant, but charismatic as an addict, addict, cannabalic, hasn't had another chance to spit his spat, opposite of things in the cons, really wanna with the marijuana, hold it in a box, it's in sort of alcohol, pour down the colors, cut in the way it makes the day horrible, let's tell, hit him, split him in between the intersection, ripped him ready, steady, headed, eyes are red and weary.
Those everyday martyr, every way smarter, fuck this, fuck the police harder than Jeff Dahmer did did that kid they missed. Calmer than monks when I'm armed and removing chunks of face from classmates. Moving at a fast pace down the hallway, and I placed an IED in the locker to kill fag soldiers. Docker, I am one, not with boats, with my cock and the cock of a friend. Knock ends till yours is in his foreskin bocker. Not a gunshot, a cum shot, motherfucker. Fuck a pig for samples. Huck a brick and his limp dick vandal. Turn sick, shiver judge and oil him in lawyer blood. Mantle filled with law enforcement kills and all. The teachers abusing authority used to bother me fucking.
Digesting the best intoxicants, it's opulence. I've ingested more drugs than your lungs that breathe oxygen. Doctors in knocking, there is no stopping. Like Freddy first rock past the sun past the bong. We will freak only, it's only absolutely everything. Show me a cone and I'll show thee my only skill. Torch crops with talk hops and kill, though we don't spill stingers. Lazy smell lingers around forever. T-towels and teas never picked up. These levy crud levitating, creating faintly inducing aromas. No, we go nowhere, and yes, they stay with us hither to the bithers. Indeed, see this myth, but it's actually historically accurate. Crack 10 and pop rev it stop. Is it even reasonable to assume you can't do anything? Receive an idol and sit basically zombified. Eyes are cool, man, you can see things with them. Look, church chism is jism, christening babies with Vatican semen. Tell them they're dreaming it all scheming. We told us of milk and under cream raised a demon. But she's sweet in a 20-minute rejuvenate, to secrete finish. Who's your mate? Who's on face? Losing faith. Look, I'm late, gotta go, see you later. What, not yet? Fuck, alright, let's see now what. Rise quick to hit liquor stores like Lippy Horse. $10 to need 4 more. Drink down, kick brown 3 times, 750 mil. Score brown paper clings like a newborn on a milf's tits. Shit, it's legit. I think I lost it of our tits. At least 96% of all waking moments. Although it's a short thing, not for show. When I'm smoking codes in my sleep, mixes keep disappearing, reappear, then materialize, repeating, etc., etc. Get a garnish and set it off, steeped in weed mischief like elevators in WTC or used to be. I think that's the end.
Study drugs and hurry, exist in a flurry. Resist social awkwardness, lovingly approach, reproach. Muddily float with mind bloated, blind stomach lining coated. Breathe breasts, breathe life, death needs light. Fight attempts from unsightly elements, indict nightly their tenants and rightly in bed. I'm better and indebted cause I said it, but it's all I can do to defend it. And Tangry, send me your strength, I'll mend the fucking gap in the mesh I saw in the flesh. And in fact, a flaw, only the act of perfection. The doors of perception, flapping in awe and rejection. Balance oversees its own invention. The core drags the fence in. Adapter war has a lapse unending. Trapped in a fraction that's mapped with a pending elastic ending.
Always saying the government has the cure for cancer, that it's a conspiracy and they're withholding it from me. Maybe you should read the journals, expand the holy sponge, instead of listen to the shit that the media feeds you. You could control those emotions in that frontal lobe, get some clarity like a drunk's first day sober. If you've never heard of the company that made Agent Orange, can't converse with me about their abhorrence and you don't know shit. Satan is the chairman and dumb fucks like you are their henchmen, dumping toxic waste in towns where people are destitute, while the rich get rich and the poor get cancer. They control crops, the economy and people's lives, forcing the downtrodden fucks to commit suicide, killing the workers who dare speak out, buying their way through the legal system, while you ignorant plebs talk about the truth, the kind you get from Chinese whispers, while you sit there spouting the shit, thinking you're unique. The real evil is killing and raping all that is around you. The government doesn't have the miracle cure, instead they need to design a microchip to sterilize all, keep this race pure from selectively deaf dumb fucks like you. Maybe they develop cancer and spray them on you. Talk about that, cunts.
Phones in Koenig, stone like blasphemers. Only 2 times 750 gets 2.5 litres. Seen as hedonists, but I'd see geniuses. Wiener is big like double E's is sick. Like as I said, heaters prepared, ready when breather needs. They're right there, right there. listen, we're very good like two shoes, booze. Who's the who's who in as much as Jews lose? Who lost their lot in the Holocaust? Not no more, but Israel like us might be mean despite first seeing, which might be deceiving. Even in evening, easy with ease is sensually like sexually transmitted disease. I'm plenty if you want one, come see me. Easily spread by semen, aseminally ingested. Bora Bora, let me skim through the Torah. What a fucking bore, like Aurora Borealis for the blind. Fine, what's residual? The sightless cannot hear visual. Lightless, the swarming with colours, brightness, teams, eyelids brimming with frightful heightening. A mess deemed no less than actual vision. Fractals, cactus, ferns, splitting, all given natural. Consciousness or responses to standing and on switch, wandering around blinded to all. But the enlightened side taking a re-given sound is alarmingly louder than ever before. Experience somewhat delirious, serious fever is leaving this heathen a seasoned vet and breathing. Yet for the first time blinded, the sight is reinclined. A new life, seeing things for the first time. Given in their cynicism, ever seeing in a masm. Never expanded whirlpool of conversive purposeful landing with meaningful panderings beyond any logical planning or understanding. The blind will see, all hark hither and hear me. Composites of psilocybin and LSD, eyelid opening easy, the blind will see. Sunnyboyz, motherfucking knows the fuck starts the fuck toys happening inside the core boys. The last point, you're stuck on a board, my second row, the boy, and disengage. Just wait, my assurances will surely persuade you to behave. You will enrage, you will break the shit on radio. Overplayed you, overestimated, devastated, devastated your salutations. Embrace on the mutation of glimmering radiation. First place in the state nation, race against period of the location. 322, oh motherfuckers, and sedation. It is an aberration, arbitration, underration, compulsive intoxication. Our quotations essential, it must be a bloodshed and grief. And best for inversion seems we are waiting. Fill caps up on my hands, I'll sit the pissed on the Facebook, top of the caps, lock a bunch of fuckers and valves, snap like spam costs while I sit back, live on guns. Broke like folks, fit two metamorphous sex organs, emphysemic. You choke while I smoke like bulimic horse on the weekends. It's awesome, the fact that falls on fire as I scream this it's scenic while you stay anemic. May I introduce the most fat name of Sunnyboyz?
Broke out when it broke out, the dead woke and spoke out with guttural utter terror, evil warning scribbled on the awnings, dribble ink things, wiggle, sing fully downtowns unruly, than the living could ever be like them. This friend I had, take heed, he's met by these men, spectres, deeds, dissector or decapitator, kept a head pile for later, he'd style or fashion and bashing him onto stakes to keep away, catering, Nash and Gator like ice, I'd fight or fight skin white hordes, line the perimeter with rows of four, but I saw work from his work gloves, absorb blood, squirt spores first, or look to the sunset for unrest in my soul to draw and envelop the best. I've tried to sell it to the least rises, and I'll feast on human eyes. It's the circle of life, I will die and then rise, but I get it now. Eat the ire, a way to say Gaia, enslaved by Maya, form a species, easy to eat thee. Meat feed, disease completes me. Seeds are greasy on knees, feces to wrong faces, grazes, flank blank gazes. Rage is my place, it's ace, my stage is space, is the ways I compact faces. Fact, singular, that into your teeth, splinter the skin, pin to the linen. In an anger, no, I'm brimming with glee, sin in my meal, nah. As far as my concern stretches, they earn not the wretches, wretched plot I sow, fetching them, hobbling, gobbling to go. So I'm wobbling through the block, chewing my neighbour's hawk, ruin the last dots, few and they're not. Now hungry and how, fund me with flesh and dough, with the best set of deaf ears and strong teeth. Not cone the crack pipe, not at home the cat might. Its fibres in the air like Dover sad damn tears for humans. Ersatz church, ate her fat like big lurch. That hurt, transferred her blurts for the why the fuck not. My neighbour's painting strokes on the fence, he'll faint in a stroke later in the shade or fade away, masturbating over something, abstract thinking. I should've took some of them with me while I was sinking. Fuck, Auburn locks, I got blue shocks like Goku. Chorizo acting on the street like tofu. In fact, eyeball soul food for me to up from feet upwards. I'm glued to the sheets in 16 this beat. I did in haste, time wasting, make them for me an ace to match the pace of my hatchet to the face. Rap race, not like I have to run quick when the boys are the son are so sick, rolling in the growing shit that is Australian hop on the hip.
Completely fucking worthless, I'm wordless. Open a thermos and turn this to make you nervous as I serve this lyrical shit equipped with sticks to split the epidermis. Scalpel blade ribs like skids, pricks having shit fit. I'm misfit, I coexist with materialistic ticklish shits. Racing but twisted, acts so anachronistic. Pessimistic and up and coming suicide statistic, which is why I remain so gosh darn atheistic. I consider listed everything that is complicit, but to be wasted on you fucks I insatiate for hate. Shut the fuck up, listen to vision underneath the times decisions driven in this kid diminish odium, and so I just fucking smoke codes, cause I hate you fucks. Constant thoughts of self-mutilation, domination, the arid idolation of innocency is fucking infuriating. Everything is misshapen, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but everything you believe is void of rationalization. I fucked alright mate, angry though you're breathing, I fucking see that choke, I'm right, just stop breathing, but it's not heating, so I fuck my cut of an arm with cock blades until I'm bleeding piss blood on you fucks, inebriate the hate I'm feeling, and keep killing my liver. Hit 302 drowned in rivers, a goon and impugn the limits to the slithering through marijuana buds are clithering. I'm in a dither with my lungs and brain withering, my body's quivering, my mouth's delivering. It's interesting to know you cunts still listen to my belittling while the cunts are dwindling, we're fucking riveting.
That's the other thing, every scene is gay as fuck, and I'm fucking gay in the butt. I struck cause I'm head fucked in the head fuck. I'm the emperor, hence my temper. I lend the presence of my December, but I will sever in a dismembering manner. Forever the manacles I collect from the drool of my leathers, drenching in unrelenting stenching rains. We're entrenched in this tomb, I hummed home, scribe tomes describing the hives of my home planet alone. For 4,000 years I must have been in a coma in Earth's crust. The drone is 7 billion plus, 7 billion all around me, one from the ceiling, one about mass, the other on feeling bashed. Listen to this, Sunnyboyz smash you safe plebes and dumb plebes, just on how hungry us cunts come. We want slices of this shit, trust me, we'll dice it quick and serve it in a nice dish for lunch. We punch like rap pugilist, fatalist on the feudalist path of a future of hard realizations. You're a cunt, your music sucks and only you gives a fuck. You're a cunt, your music sucks and only you gives a fuck.